Is it time to buy or sell SoundHound AI stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SoundHound AI. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of June, 2025, our system has identified SoundHound AI as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 5.39. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 17.8% since we first categorized SoundHound AI as a buy candidate just 13 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.37% per day since it was designated a strong buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper section of a very broad and robust rising trend in the short term. This may indicate a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $13.13 would first suggest a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 21.25% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 5.98% to 25.95%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 30.71%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 7.29% to 187.76% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price range between $11.72 and $36.37. Our latest daily update for SoundHound AI reveals an important headline: SoundHound AI Inc. stock price up more than 7.3% on Thursday. The stock price of SoundHound AI Inc. experienced an increase of 7.3% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025. The price rose from $11.78 to $12.64. Throughout the trading day, the stock fluctuated by 6.86%, reaching a low of $11.96 and a high of $12.78. Over the last 2 weeks, the stock has shown a total gain of 12.36%. Additionally, the trading volume increased on this day, along with the price, which is considered a positive technical indicator. In total, 9 million more shares we traded compared to the previous day, with a total of 52 million shares changing hands for approximately $654,930,000. Looking at the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $24.98, while the lowest was $3.94. Currently, the stock price stands at 49.4%, or $12.34, below the 52-week high of $24.98, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. SoundHound AI, trading under the ticker SOUN, faces a mixed outlook following a series of dramatic price changes and emerging developments in the voice AI sector. Recently, the stock experienced a decline of nearly 46% in the first half of 2025, diverging sharply from the broader S&P 500 index, which saw a modest gain. Despite this volatility, the company is positioned as a growing player in the customizable voice AI industry, backed by impressive revenue growth of 151% year-over-year in the first quarter of 2025. Strategic partnerships, such as those with Tencent and major healthcare providers, bolster its market presence in high-demand sectors like automotive and hospitality. However, profitability remains elusive, and investor sentiment is tempered by a high price-to-sales ratio, currently at 38 times. An analyst downgrade to neutral signals a cautious approach among investors, further pressured by competition from tech giants like Apple and Google. While the potential for SoundHound to capitalize on a projected $160 billion voice AI market exists, challenges such as persistent losses and market corrections loom large. In the short term, these dynamics are likely to lead to continued stock volatility, while the long-term trajectory hinges on the company's ability to achieve sustainable profitability and maintain its competitive edge in voice-enabled AI solutions. SoundHound remains a high-risk, high-reward investment as it aims to solidify its place in a rapidly growing market. Analyst ratings. On Monday, July 14, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned SOUN a neutral grade accompanied by a downgrade action. On Wednesday, September 18, 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright gave SOUN an underperform grade along with a hold action. On Wednesday, September 18, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SOUN a buy grade and also a hold action. On Wednesday, September 18, 2024, H.C. Wainwright provided SOUN with a buy grade and a hold action. On Friday, August 9, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush awarded SOUN an outperform grade along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned SoundHound AI stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for SoundHound AI. The SoundHound AI Inc. stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. There is also a general buy signal due to the short-term average being above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $11.99 and $10.50. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been reported, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 2.02%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 7 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 11 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 12 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 16 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 12 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoundHound AI. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $11.12 and $11.01. There is an inherent risk when a stock tests a support level, as a breach of this level could lead to a decline to the next support point. In the case of SoundHound AI Inc., support is found just below today's level at $11.12. If this support is broken, the next level of support from accumulated volume would be at $11.01 and $9.74. This stock may experience significant movements throughout the day, indicating a level of volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 82 cents between its high and low, which represents a 6.86% change. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 7.03%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SoundHound AI, let's briefly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or has negative earnings. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a consistent pattern of negative PE ratios could suggest a lack of profitability and possible risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 14th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates suggest a loss of 6 cents per share. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoundHound AI. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SoundHound AI is at $12.71. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be an opportunity to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SoundHound AI encounters its first support level at $11.12. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoundHound AI from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 24th of June, 2025, Sroka Diana executed an insider sale of 2,800 shares of Class A common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Mohajer Kavan performed an insider purchase of 240,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Mohajer Kavan also executed an insider sale of 122,712 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Mohajer Kavan conducted another insider sale of 131,664 shares of Class A common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Imami Majid made an insider purchase of 80,000 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 23.326. In total, insiders purchased 4,791,868 shares and sold 6,912,481 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $12.11, reflecting a decline of 4.18%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. A sell signal has been generated due to a pivot top identified 6 days ago. Is SoundHound AI stock a good buy? SoundHound AI Incorporated exhibits several positive indicators and is currently experiencing a strong upward trend. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we consider it a favorable option at this point and anticipate further gains in the upcoming 3 months. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a buy to a strong buy candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, July 18th, we expect SoundHound AI to open lower by 180 thousandths and begin trading at $12.46. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.